Ever wondered how some entrepreneurs seem to effortlessly build successful businesses? The secret might be in their approach. Welcome to the world of the castle method, a strategic step-by-step process for starting and building a thriving business. Imagine building a castle. It's not thrown together overnight. It takes planning, a strong foundation, and meticulous construction. The same principle applies to building a business. The castle method breaks down this complex process into manageable steps, turning what may seem like an insurmountable challenge into an achievable goal. It leverages key strategies like ideation, creating a minimum viable product, and testing your idea for validation. The beauty of this method lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. It's not about rushing to make a quick buck. It's about laying the groundwork for a sustainable, profitable business. So, ready to build your castle? Let's dive into the castle method and see how it can help simplify your entrepreneurial journey. The first step in the castle method is ideation, where the magic of creativity meets strategic thinking. It's about casting a wide net, letting your mind wander, and coming up with a multitude of ideas for your potential business. But it's not just about brainstorming, it's about finding the perfect fit for you and the market. This is where the hedgehog concept comes into play. It's a simple principle that lies at the heart of great businesses. You need to find the sweet spot that intersects three critical areas: what the market wants, what you're passionate about, and what you could potentially be the best at. It's like a Venn diagram where the center is the golden opportunity for your business. This intersection is where your business idea should reside, creating a strong foundation for your venture. Remember, a great business idea is at the crossroads of what the market wants, what you love, and what you could potentially excel at. Once you have your idea, the next step is to create a minimum viable product, or MVP. But what exactly is an MVP? Well, an MVP is the most basic version of your product that solves a problem for your target audience. It's the bare bones, no frills version of your grand vision. It's like the first draft of a novel or the sketch of a masterpiece painting. It's not meant to be perfect, but it is meant to be functional and to provide value. Why do we start with an MVP? Because it's all about lead generation. In the world of business, everything is downstream from lead generation. Think of it this way. Your business is like a river, and lead generation is the source of that river. Without leads, without potential customers showing interest in your product, there's no flow. Nothing else can happen. No sales, no revenue, no growth. So your MVP is your first tool for lead generation. It's your bait, your hook, your lure. It's what you use to attract potential customers, to get them interested in what you have to offer. And because it's your first tool, it needs to be simple. It needs to be something you can create quickly and efficiently. Take the idea of a 2-hour MVP, for instance. Could you create a basic version of your product in 2 hours? Maybe, maybe not. But the point is to keep it simple. Don't get bogged down in details or complexity. Focus on the core value that your product provides and build your MVP around that. Remember, your MVP is not your final product. It's a starting point. It's a way to test your idea, to see if there's a market for it. It's a way to gather feedback from your potential customers, to learn what they like and don't like, what they need and don't need. And then, with that feedback, you can iterate, you can improve, you can refine your product until it's the best it can be. An MVP is your first real interaction with your potential customers, so make it count. Now that you have your MVP, it's time to test it. But how do you know if your idea is valid? Well, let's delve into the world of validation, where your idea will be put to the ultimate test. We're not talking about a pass or fail here, but a chance to refine and perfect your concept. So, how can you validate your business idea? Two powerful methods to consider are scorecards and free webinars. Scorecards are essentially online quizzes designed to probe the interests and preferences of your target audience. They're engaging, enjoyable, and most importantly, they provide invaluable data to validate your business idea. Let's take, for instance, a wand-making studio. Yes, you heard that right, a studio dedicated to crafting magical wands. How do you validate an idea as unique as this? You create a scorecard. Your scorecard could ask your audience about their preferred wand materials, their favorite magical spells, or even their ideal wand length. The information you gather will not only help you understand your market better, but also generate leads. It's a win-win situation. Now let's talk about free webinars. These are an exceptional way to test the waters before diving in head first. By offering a free product or service, you're essentially testing the market's interest. If people are willing to sign up for a free product, there's a higher chance they'd be willing to pay for it in the future. It's a simple, yet effective strategy to validate your business idea. Remember, your MVP is a crucial tool in this testing phase. It's a first draft, a prototype that you can modify based on the feedback you receive. This way, you're not just creating a product, but molding it according to the needs and wants of your market. So keep testing, keep refining, and let your MVP evolve. It's a process of trial and error that will lead you to a product that truly resonates with your audience. Testing your idea for validation is crucial. Don't rush into selling before you know you have something people want. Once your idea is validated, it's time to refine your product and start thinking about growth. The key here is product market fit, the sweet spot where your product meets the needs of your customers. You won't find this perfect alignment right away. It takes time, market research, and most importantly, customer feedback. So, listen to your customers. They will tell you what they love, what they hate, and what they wish your product could do. Next, prepare for a strong launch. Think of your product as a rocket. A strong launch propels it into the market, grabbing attention and generating excitement. Once your product is out there, it's time to consider expansion strategies. Perhaps you can open multiple locations or even consider franchising. True success comes when your product fits the market needs and your business is ready to scale. Remember, the castle method is a journey, not a race.